I'm living a balanced life through Atomy. I'm the Crown Master Bang Mi-young. For those of you who are here for the first time, welcome everyone. And those of you who is coming from overseas, all the overseas branch members, welcome to Korea, and all the newly promoted members, congratulations. You all have different situations and stories, and you are working so hard towards your dream. All the promoted masters, congratulations, and I hope you achieve all your dreams. And watching the mastership ceremony, I remember when I had my own mastership ceremony in 2011, I became Diamond Master, and I had that mastership ceremony, and I was so nervous. It was nerve-breaking, and I remember I was so nervous on the stage delivering the speech. And yeah, I know it's really nervous, but now I've been doing this business for about 13 years, so I feel a little bit more comfortable delivering this kind of lecture and speech. As you live your life, have you ever been successful at once? Can you call yourself a successful person now? Could you raise your hand if you think so? Before I did Atomy Business, I never ever thought that I was a successful person. Before I met Atomy, I did so many different things. I was running a clothes store. I didn't have that good taste of fashion, but I still had this clothing store, and I also had a porridge restaurant. This is the one I made. And back then, I wonder why people were paying for porridges, but my sister-in-law was selling porridge, and I thought about selling porridge, and I opened my own brand because I didn't have big capital, so I sold porridge in my store, and it went bankrupt. And I also had some flower shop and so on. I did many different business for the 15 years, but there was more and more debt. And one day, I got to read a book about economy, and I realized that I have no sense of economy. Maybe do you have any concept of economy? So to summarize what I read from the book, so you need to spend according to your income and set a fixed expense and get rid of your credit card and settle your debt, and really be cautious when you are trying to purchase, and don't invest in your children, don't buy coffee or cigarettes, and you need to make asset money to make investment. And I really worked hard to follow the guidelines of the book, but in 2 months I gave up. I couldn't live like that. Maybe I should just work and work until I die, and maybe one day my life would get better. And I went to the insurance company, and I kind of enjoyed my work there. And people cannot find me from the photo. I changed too much now, so it would be difficult for you to find who is me from the picture. So this is when I was in the insurance company. So I really enjoyed my life working there. And one day, I got a health checkup, and I was diagnosed with thyroid cancer, and it was spread to even my vocal cord. And the size of the tumor was really big, and I had really serious thyroid cancer, and I went through surgery, and I had to take rest for about 6 months, and I had to change my diet into organic diet, and I came back to the company again. And finally, I can earn 10 million won because I got the premium from the insurance. But after I get back to work, I became so weak physically, so I couldn't work hard. And at that time, I was with my colleague, and she's now my sponsor, and she introduced me Hemohim and cosmetic products. And after I started taking Hemohim, there was two chronic problems that I had: lack of energy and no heat. And these two problems got resolved. And I used the peeling gel and pad every day. And in only 1 month, my skin condition improved so much. And the price of the product is so cheap. So I was wondering, how come this company is selling this good product so cheap? And in 2016 June, I attended the Success Academy for the first time, like here today. And here I listened to the lecture of Chairman Park Hang-gil, and I was so captivated by his lecture. And what he was saying to me was the opposite of the book I read about economy. First, determine how much you're going to spend, and then determine your income. You're not going to work for the rest of your life. You need to work intensively for 3 to 5 years and then spend money. And if you begin to have income like 30 million, 50 million, 70 million, it will be easier to earn money later on. And you need to invest in your children. And when you have a lot of money, you need to spend money. And even when you have little money, you need to spend money, because after all, you don't have much money. So I decided to follow what he said to me. And I went back to my company and quit my job. And it's been 13 years that I was in Atomy Business. And I was working so hard for 15 years, but I never earned this much income that I'm having through Atomy Business. And now I'm in Crown Leaders Club. I joined Crown Club 5 years ago, and I'm earning more than 400 million won a year. And before I did Atomy Business, I had my own dreams. And before I did Atomy Business, my dream didn't come true. Why? How come I could achieve my dream through Atomy? What's the reason for that? I discovered two things. First, which tool I'm choosing. I was not a person with many skills. If I was really a competent person, I should have already been a successful person, whether it was insurance business or my own business. I was not like that. I was not a competent person. So I really met a good tool and setting the objective. I had dreams, but I didn't determine the specific objectives to achieve my dreams. But Atomy was a really great tool that can make anyone successful. Anyone can be successful through Atomy. Why is that? The first reason, it has absolute quality, absolute product, and they are selling daily necessities that everyone should use. So daily necessities mean that you are going to use the products for the rest of your life. So the daily necessity market is always booming, but there's fierce competition for this market. In Korea, there is fierce competition in this market. So would Atomy's product really competitive in this market? Yes, because the products of Atomy are sold at a very low price, but they have very high quality. And the unit cost of the Atomy's products doesn't go over 47% of the sales. That's why we call Atomy products absolute quality and Atomy price. When I started Atomy Business, I started taking Hemohim. And if you have issues with thyroid, you have lack of energy and you get tired so easily. So after you wash your clothes and vacuum your room, you need to sleep. And I began to take 5 sachets, 10 or 15 sachets of Hemohim every day, and that's how I worked on Atomy Business. And one day, Atomy released Lactium, and Lactium really gave me sound sleep, and it was really effective for me. And after taking Lactium, after 1 hour, I began begin to be sleepy, and I really can have a very sound sleep. And after I started taking Lactium, I can take less sachets of hemohim. And then there's power vitamin energy, and I can fill up my energy through vitamin. I'm full with vitamin, and I can focus on my work. And a while ago, there's Atomy Quantum Energy Stick, the newly launched product. So I can't stop working because these products make me energized and healthy. So even 13 years ago, or 13 years younger than me, now I'm much more healthier and more beautiful. My older sister says, "Oh, you are totally a different person now." I don't want to show my picture from my past. Forget about this person in this picture. So I love Atomy products, and it made me really healthy. And Atomy's products, it's what you eat and use and apply on your skin. And even when you are consuming these products, it becomes your income. I love shopping. I love buying products. That's why I couldn't pay up the debt. So I still made the purchase, so that's why I couldn't pay up my debt. And I loved shopping, and I really enjoy buying products in Atomy because it's the things that I need in my daily lives. And when I buy the products, it becomes income to some people. So consuming the products and making the purchase becomes business. So it was no longer a stress for me, but I really enjoy shopping.
Thank you. So we need to purchase necessity. By replacing the necessity, we could make the expenditure into income, and the truth itself will make everyone successful. I want to say that you all need to use Atomy product because all of the Atomy products are the eco-friendly. You know that the world is suffering from the degradation, and all of the consumption that we are making right now can damage the world, so we can pass down the clean earth to the next generation. So if we need to use the necessity, if we replacing into the Atomy product, we can save the earth, because the plastic bags and plastic hands, Atomy product are the eco-biodegradable, and we also have the wet tissues, and they are also biodegradable. All of the Atomy detergents, Atomy body wash and shampoos are all the eco-friendly products, which means that it is not hurting the world. So we need to introduce the eco-friendly product to the people, and by introducing the product itself, it will make everyone successful. There is a second reason for the success. That is the system that doesn't require any capitals. We don't need interns fee, maintenance fee, and so on. So everyone can enter this system easily, and everyone could be successful with this system. We have no registration fee, entrance fee, and the maintenance fee. Actually, it means a lot, but at first I didn't know that, because before I didn't do the network marketing. As a novice of the network marketing, I met Lee Dogu, Imperial Master. He mentioned that actually we don't have an entrance fee, maintenance fee, registration fee, and it's amazing. He's like shouting for that. So I didn't realize why it is so important. But when I started to listen to the lectures from the global members, and when I started to do the lectures globally, a lot of global members ask me, "Is it true? Do you really have no entrance fee, no registration fee, no maintenance fee?" And that I realized that, wow, it could be a great merit to all of the global members. Not only that, we have limitless levels and limitless accumulation. We could make the global market into our own market. This is all thanks to the system the company has already built. That's why all of us could be successful with Atomy. Thirdly, We have the success system. No, for some of you, this kind of seminars could be a little bit uncomfortable, but anyways, you're sitting here right now. So to prepare this kind of seminar, a lot of staff members are making efforts and investing a lot of time and money. But all of these programs are just provided by the company, not only for the Korean members, but also for the global members. The global branches are using the same system, including one-day seminar, Success Academy. So, even though you're not really trying to introduce something to other people, all you have to do is just to invite other people to this seminar and then just let them to listen to the lectures from the third party. And I'm sure that they could get the accurate information from the expert. So it is really easy. And these 3 reasons are the one that I could guarantee your success. I realized the true value of the tool, and I decided to use this tool. That's how I could become successful. I've always dreamt of making 10 million Korean won a month, and I really wanted to settle the debt, and I really want to be rich. But I didn't set a clear and detailed goal. When I first came to the Success Academy, I took a lecture of the balanced life and the life scenario, and I was kind of shocked. Until 2 a.m. at midnight, I started to write down my life scenario. I was so thrilled because I feel like everything I write down would just come true. That's why I felt so thrilled. So it is like a magic lamp of genie. So I was so thrilled that everything might be accomplished with that life scenario. So I wrote down the life scenario until 2 a.m. at the night. To live well, to love well, to contribute well. This is all he mentioned through his lecture. He also mentioned that everyone lives and dies. And most of them regret when they die because they always think that, oh, I wish I could love more, I could live better, and I could contribute more. So we need to do everything that we can in our life. We can't leave any regrets. And Chairman Park mentioned this through his lecture. I was so touched by his lecture, and I wrote down the life scenario, and I accomplished everything I wrote down in my life scenario. This is the picture of my house. I wrote down in the life scenario that I will buy a house in 2023, but I bought it in 2019. So I kind of realized my dream. And I now raise a big dog. It is not doggy. It is not a puppy. It is a dog. So we adopted a rescued dog. So we are raising this dog. I have a daughter and I have a son, and we travel to Jeju. And my son said, I wanna do surfing. So I also said, oh, then I will also do that. Actually, I had a fear for water, but I overcame that fear. But that I also realized that, oh, I would never do this again. And I learned how to use the sewing machine. I use warlet. I make a hat and warlet with this sewing machine. Before, the only exercise I did was just breathing, but now I learn yoga and Pilates, and I try to contribute to other people. we are doing the bazaar on and offline. So we donate 100 boxes of ramen to the Notre Dame Brothers house. Before I do the Atomy, I supported one kids, but now I am supporting 10 kids. Like this, I'm living a balanced life, and now I'm rewriting my life scenario. I didn't have a global membership, but thanks to the power of the Global One marketing, I could meet the people like global members. I've never been abroad, and I can't speak any foreign languages. But as time goes by, in 2020, through the COVID pandemic, one 30-year man from Mexico gave me a message via social media, and I finally met a partner in Mexico, and I went there to meet my partners in Mexico. Vivid dream is realization. The doctor also mentioned that our brain is easy to deceive. If we vividly dream, it will come true. And I myself realized the power of deceiving. The thing I want to learn is dancing. I want to learn dancing because I need to dance with my partners, but I dance like a stick. I'm not so flexible, so I dance like sticks. So when I started to think like, oh, I want to learn dancing, and from that moment, I could see myself dancing well and shaking my body well. So from that moment, I realized that, oh, we could deceive our brain. Do you satisfy your life? How about your future? Are you satisfied your present and future? Actually, we cannot change the past and present, but we can change the future. Actually, there are some past memories that I don't want to remember, but all of the experience I made are very beneficial to me to do the Atomy business. So I understand that all of the experiences I met before helped me myself in the present. We can't change the past, so we need to focus on the present. I met Atomy 13 years ago, so that's why I can live very satisfying life. But let's say that if I'm living a very difficult life and tough life, and if I'm living a hopeless life, I can't change my life, my current life, but you could change your future. Since you're in the seminar, since you're getting the information, since you have already met Atomy. So if you spend your time with Atomy, if you decided to use this tool, and if you invest your time in Atomy, in about 3 years, 5 years, or 7 years, your future will change. I want to say Atomy is the one that will change your future. It can't change your present, but by selecting Atomy, if you're investing your time in Atomy, your future might change. I could confidently say this one. Atomy will give you a hope. If you live a very hard and tough life, it will give you a brighter future. I read my life scenario every single night, and I try to motivate myself, and I try to refill my energy. So there is a saying that get crazy to reach there. So in order to revive my passion, I kept reading my life scenario every single night, and I vividly dreamt of my future, purchasing a house, purchasing a vehicle, and of myself working what I want to do. And I set a clear goal. For example, I will become a sales master on that day. On that day, I will go a Sharon Rose Master, Sharon Star Master, Royal Master, and Imperial Master. Like this, under that goal, I ran very hard. When I started Atomy, I started to arrange my surroundings, including my relationship. To my husband, I told, don't bother me. Actually, from now on, I will go crazy with Atomy, and I need to go on the seminar, and I want to go on a donation trip. So I said, my husband, don't let me stop it. So after searching for Atomy, my husband told me, okay, you can do that. And to my daughter, I said like, oh, I can take care of you from now on, because she is in her like junior year in her high school students. So I persuaded my husband to send my second child to go to the school that has a dormitory. So my first child quit her like private institute because I said her, do what you want to do, because I will be successful. So you don't have to do what you don't want to do. So anyways, from then my first child is doing what she likes, and my second child is studying abroad in the States. And for the first 5 years, I was so focused on Atomy Business. I try to boost up my energy and passion by reading my life scenario every single night. So I try to support myself, and I try to boost up my energy and passion. You all listen to the lecture of the Chairman Park about the life scenario. So I like to ask you to write down your own life scenario, because the life scenario will be the power and the driver for you. It will keep you from quitting your challenge. Vivid dream is realization. You need to vividly dream. And this concludes my presentation. Thank you very much.